Mary?
James.
Forgive me.
I told you that I wanted to die, James. I wanted the pain to end.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not true. You also said you didn't want to die. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
James, if that were true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary?
James. Please. Please do something for me. Go on with your life.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. Waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do. And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is. The doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me, or maybe I just disgust you. I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most. Especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you, did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James. James, you made me happy.
Oh, actually, I thought there was more to the ending besides that. I thought, maybe there's like another part, because that doesn't look like any of the full endings, I mean, so I don't know. Anyway, so that was Silent Hill 2. I did not strive to get the good ending, and I don't think that I feel like there's more. There's probably going to be more after the credits, so we'll see. But I did not strive for the good ending. I could have, but come on, Silent Hill, do you really think it's appropriate for the good ending to happen? Personally, I don't, but, you know, I'm not, because the thing is, I'm not always someone that looks for the happy stories. I know a lot of people play a game or go to the movies or watch a show or read a book in order to be happy about something. But I actually read it or play it or see it for the story. And if that story is sad, but extremely well written and sad, then so be it. I will still like that story. And sometimes I even feel that it's more powerful with the sad ending rather than the good ending. Or rather than the happy ending, I should say. And I feel that this is one of those cases where it's just more fitting if it's not a happy ending. So that's just how I feel. That's a really weird shot of James there. But if you didn't really get what happened there, Mary was sick with a terminal illness, and James smothered her with a pillow to end her suffering as well as his own. So it was kind of for a little bit for both of them. Probably mostly for him, to be honest. And you know, a lot of games, well, once again, a lot of stories in general, you look at the person you at least look at the main character as very, very innocent, and, you know, like, they never did anything wrong. But it's games like this, where the main character kind of brought their own psychological problems on themselves. That makes it very interesting, you know? It's very interesting, well written as well. Although the whole repressed memory thing is kind of odd. It's an awkward story device, but it worked. It worked. It got some weird, unfitting guitar music in the background. That's weird. I'll play Silent Hill as Konami plays unfitting music. Oh well. So let's see. I guess I can just explain what endings there are. I should have gotten the in-water ending. Like I said, I don't think it's over, so I'll hold off on explaining that one until I'm sure. But as for the other endings, there's a happy ending where you fight Mary there, and essentially afterwards, I think she kind of says the same letter, but you know, she says go on with your life and live for yourself. And James actually listens, and he takes Laura, and they you know, go and have a life. I guess James actually adopts Laura, and they go and have a life together. Or not like, not married, but like, you know, father, adopted daughter. And that's pretty much the happy ending. But let's see if we're going to get the rest of our ending right now. No! Wow! No, we didn't. Now we have more credits. What do you know? We have more credits. Awesome. Okay. Well, I'll still hold off on explaining that until I'm absolutely sure there's nothing more. But that's the happy ending, which kind of looks like what we just got, but I'm really not quite sure. There's also the sad ending, or not the sad, no, it's the bad ending, which is pretty much the worst ending. It's essentially what you get if you don't read Mary's letter and you like stick around Maria a lot, pretty much. Then you'll get this ending where you don't fight Maria. I think you just fight like a nameless monster, which pretty much looks the same way and fights the same way. But it's in order to save Maria, I believe. Essentially what happens is that James doesn't forget himself. Instead, he finds an invitation to kind of escape what he did instead of facing it and dealing with it. So essentially what happens is I guess he doesn't even realize that Maria was like a materialization of the town itself. So Maria was never a real person. She was just the town. Kind of. Oh, are we gonna have something here? No, okay. Okay, I got either 6 or 4 stars. I can't even tell. But let's see. Ending. Oh, I did get. Okay, wow, I got the happy ending. Wow, How the hell did I get the happy ending? I didn't want the happy ending. Oh well. So, clocked in right under 5 hours. Defeated enemies by shooting only 4. 44 by fighting. Boat stage time. Boat stage, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But, there's that. So, is that just it? Save clear data? Okay, well, apparently we got the leave ending, which is the happy ending. So I get, well, that was the happy ending then. That's awesome because it's not happy at all. Well, it is. It's hopeful, but it's not particularly happy. But okay, I guess I can explain what the in-water. Let me finish the bad ending. Essentially, what happens is James doesn't even realize that Maria is like a interpretation of his own mind, and he actually leaves Silent Hill with her. And he's like, oh, we're going to get married. And they, they're like, oh, we're going to have a happy life together. And the final shot is of Maria coughing, which implies that she's going to get the exact same sickness that Mary had. Or turn into a monster in bed or something. We'll see. Maybe she'll turn into a doorman in the middle of sex. Who knows? And the in-water ending, which is what I was trying to get, but apparently I failed to get it. How you do that is you have to examine the knife a lot. And you shouldn't heal a lot either, which I tried not to do. Like, I was never at full health, but apparently I still didn't get it. Essentially what happens is you see that letter, and the final shot is of James driving a car into a lake and drowning himself, so committing suicide, which is what the knife is for. So, or what the knife resembles, at least. So that's all the endings, and of course the last ending. There's 2 more endings, but they're just joke endings, so I won't really bother explaining them. If you want to look them up, they're actually really funny. Go onto YouTube and type in Silent Hill 2 dog ending and UFO ending. They're both pretty funny. So anyway, that's about it. Although we're not done, actually. There is something we have left to do, and it's called Sub-Scenario Born from a Wish. It's actually a sub-scenario, so we'll do that next time. It's just like some extra game that was added to the director's cut of Silent Hill 2. So next time, we will do that, and I'll see you guys then. I hope you enjoyed the real ending, and have a great day.
I'm sure you won't mind me asking this, but would you kindly subscribe?